Hello, Peter Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of BLITZ Final Fantasy VI Advance. Now, in this episode, I intend to complete destroying Death Gates. Basically, I intend to get it and then move on to the dragon that we ignored earlier because we decided that it was too powerful. But I have a few useful ideas to deal with that, and I'll be telling you what they are, but for now let's carry on and get this dragon, this Death Gaze. Aha! Here we go! He always manages to get one with that sudden death attack. Very irritating. But never mind, such things happen. Doesn't really look like a dragon. I'm not really sure why he's wearing clothes. He does kind of look like he's wearing a cloak or something, but it could just be his wings. I don't know. I could heal Setsar, who I suppose must have lower HP or be a bit weaker than the other two, because his health always seems to go down slowest. Quickest, sorry, but I don't want to waste an attack. This is why I didn't do that. Have we done it? Have we actually done it? I think we have. Well, I have. You may be following along with me, and you may have done it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's cool, and it's fortunate that it landed here and not on the ground. Because if it landed on the ground, there's no way we'd be able to find it. And Bahamut magic. So let's have a look at it. Find out what it is. It's nuclear blast. That does sound pretty cool. I think this is the first enemy this is the first thing we've had knows flare. Although flare would have been very useful early on, but never mind. But yeah, Mega Flare has a high HP cost, but you know, never mind. And I don't know. I think I'm probably going to leave them though with the things they've got, and maybe put these other espers on the other characters when we go to Kafka's tower. Okay, now that we've done that though, I am going to have to change a few things, because I need to get my group, and I'm probably going to stick with the same characters, I suppose. I might swap Terra for someone else, but I need to get the group ready to beat the Drain Dragon, I think it was, that we haven't beaten before, so I think it's really only Thunder and Fire that we need those. Okay, I am going to go for Valegarmanda, because it not only knows Farega, but also Thundega, so they're both going to be pretty helpful. And it looks like she's already got 100% progress towards that. Now, there's one more thing that I actually want to do here. I think I will stick with Terra because she's at level 40, so that's not bad, and I think she's got the esper I need now. So there's one more thing, which is the relics. I am going to give all of my characters the reflect ring. And the reason for that is basically, if you remember last time, this dragon that we're going to go and see in Mount Zuzu, it managed to crush us, basically. Its attacks were too powerful. And I don't know for 100% certain that we can manage to beat it using this method, because some of its attacks might be unblockable, but I want to try, so I can always take these off again if I decide that that's the best thing to do. Still going to keep sort of Massa for him because it's actually more helpful than Angel Wings. So okay, it looks like I'm going to have to go and buy a couple of reflect wings. Ah, Albert Cousins. Aha! Right, we're going to need 2 of those. And since we've taken that off one of our other characters, the Angel Wing, which casts regen, I might as well put it on him. I think we took that away from Sabin. And alright, we should be ready to go to Zuzu now. Aha! Okay, you might not remember how to do this very well. I don't remember how to do this very well, to be honest. But I'm going to try anyway. Now, one disadvantage about the wings that we've got is that we now can't heal ourselves. So that's a little irritating. But hopefully we are so much better than the enemies here, because the enemies here are pretty weak, as you can see, that we're not really going to need that. I have no idea who she is. Anyway, if it takes me a little while to find it, it doesn't matter that much. I can just skip that bit, but what we're supposed to do is look for the cafe. Now we need to make our way through this as well, but I'm going to show myself making my way through this because I'm thinking maybe it was a mistake for me to not tell you exactly where I was going before, to not show it off. So I am going to show my movements this time, just so you know where I am and what's going on. And you may, of course, realise that reflect rings only reflect magic, so I can be slightly hurt by physical attacks from a weak enemy, and hurt the normal amount, I guess, by physical attacks from a powerful enemy. So, basically, any effects that the physical attacks have will happen. Oh, this is very annoying. It's done something that's stopping me from being able to attack them with physical attacks. How awkward. But I will be cutting out my battles. And don't forget, you need to... Wow, actually no, you don't need to attack yourself. You will be attacking the enemy no matter what you do here, because if you attack yourself, it'll bounce off onto the enemy. But also, the enemy doesn't have reflect rings, so unlike in the cultists' tower that we were at earlier, you can just attack them, and that'll work. Okay, let's save it. And now, at last, we're getting to do the battle that we perhaps should have done earlier, but couldn't. Aha! Here we go. Those physical attacks are going to get annoying. But never mind. Okay, so I am recommending your best fire attack or your best thunder attack here. But other than that, you can just, I guess, use whatever you wish to use. So, I would recommend actually you re-raise a few characters as well, because that's going to be helpful if this thing uses magic attacks. Sorry, physical attacks rather than magic attacks, because you will get hurt. A lot of the physical attacks actually don't work that well, so a lot of the magic attacks don't work that well, is what I should be saying. It's probably more useful for me to get that right. I don't know how well slot works, but never mind. Give it a Libra. I can see that unfortunately I'm not having a lot of effect with the reflect rings. Never mind. Alright, you need to remember if you're gonna heal yourself that you're actually healing it unless you try to heal it, in which case you won't. So I'm not sure there's actually a useful way to I think the reflect ring was actually a bad idea, and I'm probably gonna get rid of those if I need to restart this thing, which I probably will, to be honest. So fortunately I saved it. So okay, it looks like I've run out of MP, so X ether for him. And X potion for him. If I can manage it. Ah, that was an X potion wasted. How irritating. Apparently it still uses it even if you don't get a chance to use it. So if you die in the middle of using an X potion, the X potion doesn't do anything. Okay, this is going to be quite difficult. But let's try it. Arise is a very useful tool. And the reflect ring doesn't stop it from working, so that's incredibly useful. As long as I can keep Sabin going, then this shouldn't actually be a problem. But it would be a good idea to heal Sabin, certainly. The first seems to have been rather strangely edited. That's because well, it's for the usual reason. I've cut stuff out when things have gone wrong. Perhaps I shouldn't have done, but I did. So there we go. And yes, it's worked. That is actually the hardest dragon, because it's at level 91, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's cool. And more force armor. We do already have force armor, but yeah, that's force armor there. So, and we should be able this time to smoke bomb. I don't know why we wouldn't be, since it allows the party to... Oh, it only allows the party to escape from battle, specifically. Alright then, in that case I'm going to go and make my way back through the caves, and back into Zuzu. I will cut all of that stuff out, and I will see you in a minute. And just to remind you, force armor has damage of multiple elements. So there you go. What exactly that means, I don't know. And there is now no dragons left, apart from the ones in Kafka's Tower. So I think we've basically got everything we can get. I think it's time to head for Kafka's Tower. First, let's go and actually find where the tower is. I am not going to form my parties now because I've decided that I want to take a little time to think about which characters I want in which parties. You do several things in this tower. For example, you fight dragons, and I need to make the remaining dragons, and I need to make sure that my characters are powerful enough for that. And so, and you fight the final boss as well. I need to make sure I have the correct characters for doing that. So I am actually going to end the episode here, but I will see you next time with my teams hopefully ready.